today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a minute and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make Sous Vide tri-tip sandwiches on the Blackstone Griddle. Woo, that was a mouthful. So I just got my Blackstone Griddle. Hopefully you've seen a couple of my videos. I'm really having a lot of fun. But I thought it would be kind of cool to do a tri-tip sandwich. The problem with tri-tip is it's not super tender, unless of course you sous vide cook it for anywhere to 4 to 6 hours, then you really get it tender. So I'm going to cook this at a lower temperature than what I normally do. I'm going to chill it overnight in the fridge, get it nice and cold, and then I'm going to slice it really thin with my new electric slicer, and then I'm going to finish it on the grill, heat it up. We're going to have some onions, some peppers, some mushrooms, some Swiss cheese on top, and a beautiful hoagie roll. It's going to be absolutely delicious. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so I have the tri-tips laid out. There is a little bit of fat, but you know what? I'm not going to mess with it. It's going to probably render down in the sous vide bath. So like I said, just in case you're interested, one of the spices is the cowboy, what do they call it? Cowboy seasoning and rub by Weber. And then the second one is the savory steakhouse seasonings, also by Weber. I really like the Chicago steak seasoning Weber had, and these look interesting. I've been pretty impressed with everything I've gotten from Weber so far. So you know how this works, guys. We open it up here. We're just going to apply a good dose of this seasoning rub on both sides, and then I'm going to seal them in some bags and into the sous vide bath they go. Alright, so I have both tri-tips sealed up. Of course, you know me, if it's anything over 3-4 hours, I double seal on both sides. Rather be safe than sorry. And I'm using my new favorite sous vide immersion circulator, the VacMaster SV10. If you're interested in getting one of these or one of the other sous vide machines or vacuum sealers they make, I'll leave a discount code below with a special link. So if you're in the market for a sous vide machine, definitely go check out VacMasters. They make the best ones in my opinion. They're a little pricey, but you know how that is, as far as you get what you pay for usually. Alright, so I have my container here. Now normally I do tri-tip at 135, but since I'm going to be cooking this a second time on the griddle, and I'm going to slice it very thin, I moved it down to 132. I didn't want to go any lower than that, just because I am going to be cooking it for at least 6 hours, and I just want to make sure it's going to be safe to eat. So that's it. I didn't fill my container all the way to the top. I want to allow enough room for 5 pounds of meat, and if for some reason I can't do that, I'll have to get a cup and kind of take some of the water out. But here goes. I put a rack on the bottom here, and let's see here. Yeah, I could probably squeeze both of them in, I think. It's just kind of stacked one on top of another, which I don't like, but when you got a lot of meat like this, let's see. I'll probably come back in 2-3 hours, and I'll probably rotate them, maybe put them on the sides. But I would cook these now. I like to go 6 hours minimum, but as long as you go 4, I think you'll be fine. 5 would be better. 6 or 7, even 8 would be also okay. I think the longer you cook this, the more tender it's going to get. So, based on how much time you have. Right now, it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to go enjoy my day. I'm going to have dinner. After the kids are in bed, I'll come back later, and we'll pull these out. I'm going to ice chill them. Take them out, put them in some cold water with ice just to bring that temperature down, and then I'm just going to throw them in the fridge and let them get nice and cold to the core tomorrow. So when I slice them, they're going to be much easier to slice really thin for those delicious tri-tip sandwiches we're going to have tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to this. So I got my timer set for 6 hours, which would be 8 o'clock at night, but I'll start it just to kind of remind me when it beeps. It's been 6, and you know, if I'm still up watching TV, having fun, I'll just let it go, and I'll take it out right before I go to bed. So I'll let it go until I go to bed tonight. So that's it, guys. That's what I love about sous vide cooking, man. You throw it in. It really is set it and forget it. The hardest part is just sealing it up and seasoning it, which really isn't hard at all. And then let the sous vide machine do all the magic. So I'll meet back with you guys later on tonight when we pull these out, and we'll go from there. All right, welcome back. It's 10:30 at night, so this has been going for 8.5 hours. So we're done. I'm gonna get this chilled. I put a little rack on there earlier because it was kind of floating. I wanted to make sure that the meat completely stays underneath the water line. Oh. There we go. All right. So I'm not gonna cook these till tomorrow. So let me move this over. I got a big pot with some ice water in there, and I'm gonna put both these tri-tips in. And then I got a pitcher of ice we're gonna pour on here. There we go. I'm gonna go throw this in the fridge and just let it chill, get ice cold, and then tomorrow it'll be perfect for slicing. It's gonna be absolutely great. So I'll meet up with you guys tomorrow. See ya. All right, guys, before I get busy slicing up that tri-tip, time for a drink review. It's 5 o'clock. Sapporo Premium Black Beer.
5:41.
This is a perfectly balanced blend of roasted dark malts with, what does it say? With refined hop bitterness. This is one bold lager with an uncommonly smooth finish. This is a Japanese beer. I did a regular Sapporo a couple videos back, but I've never tried this one, the black. And this is my daughter, Ava Grace.
Hi.
And she's going to try another smoothie from Bolt House Farms. She had one, what was it, mango pineapple?
Last time was mango pineapple.
She had a mango pineapple she really liked. So this time we're getting her the strawberry banana fruit smoothie from Bolt House Farms. All right.
Sounds really good.
It sounds good?
And we are going to pour it in and have a drink of it together.
I almost stepped on your foot. We don't want that to happen.
We don't want that to happen.
Okay. Let's pour a little in your love bug cup.
That's cool. You don't want to do a video of the theme like Ariel or
Here, take a little
like
smell of it. Tell me what you think before we put the lid on.
Oh, it smells so good. I think I'm going to love the drink.
I think you're going to love the drink too. Let me make sure I got this lid on properly. Okay.
And yes, I think we just got this. It looks good. And I actually haven't had this before.
Well, point it forward so people can see it when they watch the video. Okay. And I'm having Sapporo Black. Let's see. Ooh. This is darker than I expected. And a lot bigger of a head. Regular Sapporo is very light. Oh my goodness. I really have no idea what to expect with this. I didn't know Japanese or Japan made a beer this dark. All right.
Let's start. Let's start.
Smells malty. I don't smell any hops whatsoever.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it kind of smells a little bit like soy sauce, but that just might be in my head.
Sauce. Yeah.
All right. Cheers, Ava Grace. Yeah. Cheers to the viewers. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. All right, let's give it a shot.
All right.
Oh, cheers. Got a helicopter coming by.
Oh, you should have waited later to do that.
Oh, it's okay. We're in the middle of the review. People will hear a helicopter. All right, cheers, guys. Here goes nothing.
They don't. I hope they don't. They might, but I hope they don't.
Oh, that's good. Go ahead. You can drink it. I don't taste any hops whatsoever. It's very malty. And I do taste a little bit, as weird as it sounds, soy sauce. And maybe it's just in my head, but
Oh, so good.
it's not bad. It's totally different what I would expect. Okay.
This is real strawberry banana.
Real strawberry banana.
I can tell you it's real strawberry banana.
Oh, let's see what else. Is there anything else in there? Let's see.
Yeah, let's tell the...
Strawberry puree, banana puree, pear juice, apple puree, natural flavors, vitamin C, and vegetable juice for color.
First I thought the puree word was purr, and then you told me, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
puree is just when they mix it all up and it gets into like a smoothie consistency.
You mean like with a mixer, like that one?
Yeah, exactly. All right. So overall, is this better than naked juices that you've had, strawberry banana?
Yes.
Yeah? There you go.
It's really good.
So if you had to choose between Bold House Farm smoothie and naked juice smoothie, Ava Grace recommends the Bold House. And
Bold House.
We looked up last time. Where were they made?
They were made... What?
Where's Aunt Britt live?
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield. Yeah, they're made in Bakersfield, California.
That means Aunt Britt might want to try those.
Yeah,
Aunt
Britt, you'll have to tell Aunt Britt next time she's on the phone.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be back on the phone after our review.
Oh, okay. All right, cheers.
On Skype with Aunt Britt.
All right, guys. Again, I appreciate you watching the video. Cheers. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna get my slicer out, cut open those tri-tips from the bag. We'll start slicing them, slice the other vegetables, and we'll go out and throw the whole meal together on the Blackstone Griddle. Cheers. See you in a little bit. Cheers.
And cheers to you.
All right, welcome back. We're at the next day. These have been sitting in the fridge all night. They're nice and cold. I'm going to get them out of the bag and we're going to get ready to slice these up. All right, guys, I'm going to chop this up a little later, except the mushrooms, they're already sliced, but I got some peppers and a couple sweet onions. And then over here, I got my slicer. I've already cut the tri-tip because you want to slice against the grain. So if you cut them right down the center, one end, you're going to slice like this, and then the other end will slice the other direction. I got some plates here, so let's get busy. All right, here we are. Second time I've used this slicer. I did it before with some corned beef for some corned beef sandwiches. I'll leave a link below. Absolutely delicious. But let's see how this sous vide tri-tip looks. There you go, guys. Just to show you here. Looks absolutely delicious. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to slice both tri-tips so we can try a difference in the flavors. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, before I get to cooking, I just want to have my family and I try this just right, being sliced off the slicer. I grabbed some forks. I cut some little pieces here. Just grab a little piece over here. Now this one is, hang on, I'm going to get the different seasonings. This one is the savory steakhouse.
Little piece.
Okay? This one's savory steakhouse. And this one over here is the cowboy. Okay, so what do you think?
That's delicious. It's got a little bit of a sweet taste, but it's still got like pepper and I can taste the garlic.
It reminds me a lot of that Chicago steak seasoning. I mean, it's a little
A
different.
little sweeter, I think, but it's really good, really good actually.
And now this is the cowboy. So try a little piece right here, Cow. So which one tastes better, Cow? Yeah?
But they're both really good. I like that one too.
They both taste
One
good.
more. Let's go in the sandwiches, bud.
All right, I'm going to cut up these vegetables, these onions, and I'll meet you guys outside. We're going to make some steak sandwiches. Really looking forward to this. See you in a little bit. All right, guys, there you go. There is the tri-tip thinly sliced. I was going to mention if you don't have a slicer, I would probably just put it in the freezer for an hour, get it really cold, and with a really sharp knife, try to slice it against the grain as thin as possible. My wife Monica cut up very nicely some peppers, and underneath there's some onions. We have some mushrooms, and then over here I got some Swiss cheese, and my son doesn't like Swiss cheese, so he's going for the old American cheese. So there you go. Let me go outside, heat up the griddle. I'll meet you guys outside. Alright guys, I have 3 burners here on low. I had the 4th one on low, just to warm everything up evenly, and I just turned it off. So this is going to be our staging area. So I'm going to start off here with a little bit of oil. Okay. A little bit of oil, and then I'm going to take some butter. Put a little bit of butter on there too, just to give these vegetables some flavor. Alright. Now I'm just going to dump everything on there. Oh, look how beautiful that looks. And I'm probably cooking way more than I need to cook, but I'd rather have too much food than not enough. We're going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit of ground black pepper. Now the reason we can have everything on low here is because, you know, these we just want to get tender. We don't want to necessarily cook them too fast. The tri-tip's already fully cooked. You have to remember that. We're just going to be heating it up. So this is kind of a stress-free thing to do on the griddle because everything's on low. You know, I'm in no rush, although the sun is sinking. Luckily, I got a little light I can put out here, so hopefully you guys can see no problem. All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, just kind of let them sit for a little bit. I'm just going to kind of intermingle all these beautiful colors of these peppers with the onions. Look at that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to throw a little bit of butter right in the mix here. And I also got some of this squeezed garlic here. Just like minced garlic. We're just going to put a little bit in there. There we go. You see how low it is. Everything's cool. Gonna take our sweet time. Gonna mix that garlic in, that butter. This takes the longest because, like I said, the tri-tip's already cooked. The mushrooms aren't gonna take it long at all. So I just want to get these nice and tender. All right, let's check these out. Yeah, they're nice and tender, so you can tell. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this over here. This is still on low. Just the far right over there is completely off. Butter. And I just take a stick like that. Keep the wrapper on the end. There we go. And now we're going to dump those beautiful mushrooms. These don't take long to cook at all. And like I said, I'm making more than I need, but you know what? That's what I like. Alright. So the mushrooms are looking good. I am going to steam them just for a little bit. Make sure they're fully cooked. So kind of push them together so you can put a lid on. Alright, then we're going to grab our lid and we're just going to pour a little bit of water here. Not too much. Put that lid on it, let it sit for a couple minutes. Alright, let's see. There we go. Like I said, I don't want to overcook these, and these cook so fast. I think these are done. Yeah, they can leave a... We're going to move them over to the keep warm area. Let's see these here. Oh yeah, these are getting done. You know what, I'm going to move this down here, because I think this top area is going to be a little less hot. Alright, so now we're going to put a little more oil here. We're going to put a little bit more butter. go. And now look at this beautiful meat here. Thinly sliced tri-tip. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to spread this out thin. I did mix both kinds together, the rubs. Figure there's no way to keep it separated on this grill. Alright guys, so this is already cooked, but we definitely want it to soak up some of that griddle tastiness with that butter. I did salt and pepper a little bit of it, but it's also got the seasoning. And this is already cooked. We just want to warm this up a little bit. So I'm going to spread it out a little thin here. Perfect. Alright guys, I got 4 rolls here already buttered on the inside. And we're just going to start to toast those, because this is just about ready. I'm just going to lay these down right here. Alright, we'll be back in a second. Alright, so let's check out these rolls. Okay, yeah, this is getting good. I'm going to take these off for now. Yep. Yeah, they're looking fine. Alright. So now I'm just going to try to make 4 sandwiches here. I'm going to put some mushrooms on top of each one. You can see that mushrooms definitely shrank. Alright, we're going to put a little bit of peppers on top. This separated here. Alright, so yeah, this one over here is going to be my son's. Like I said, he likes American cheese. And then these other 3, we're going to do Swiss cheese. And I apologize, it got dark on me fast. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, here we go. Let's see, easier said than done. Let me take this one here. Whew. The perfectly toasted mun. We're approaching July 4th. Neighbors got some fireworks already. Alright. Look at that. Alright guys, what do you think? Look at that. Oh man. Alright, well let's do this one. This bun fell apart, but we'll have to make do. Let's see. That's the bottom right there. Let's move that one there. Oh yeah, this one kind of fell apart, but you know what? Who wouldn't eat that? There we go, look at that. We're definitely going to put that in there. Alright, let's do that one. Well, guys, what do you say, huh? All right. And last but not least, the one for my son. Woohoo! All right, guys, look at that. Look at that. All right, let's get inside so we can take a better look at these. All right, guys, here we are. Look at these. Oh my goodness. We're ready to go. Get the family out here. That's why I made 4. We'll sample one we cut up, and then these are going to be dinner. Got some potato salad. We're ready to go. Look at these. Man. They look good. We'll be back in a second. All right, here I am with my whole family. My wife Monica, my son Kyle.
Hi guys.
I have those beautiful sandwiches. We're each going to have one for dinner, but we're going to sample this one, and I put some on the side here with some peppers if you want to try it independently. But I also made a little sandwich, cut a sandwich, so here goes nothing, guys.
I can't even wait. Yeah. It's really good.
Pretty good. Yeah, bread's good too. Ooh, this one I tasted the seasoning from the tri-tip.
So we almost added, I was gonna make some horseradish like mayo with a little Dijon, kind of a spread for the bread. However, I ran out of time. I was busy with the kids and didn't do it. This is amazing by itself the way it is, just because there was butter already on the bread when you grilled it. That would be good. But that would, horseradish would make it, take it to the next level.
Ooh.
But I'm not complaining. This is amazing.
Wow, this is really good. And cooking at sous vide, you know, you're just heating it up. That's why you don't have to do it too long. You know? But takes the guesswork out of it, you know, from cooking it raw, and then you kind of overcook it because you just want to make sure everything's cooked. This one, you just do it, boom, boom, boom. Man, delicious. As always, guys, I appreciate watching my video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll leave a link above to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. And we'll see you next time. Thanks you so much for watching.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
It's good. Wow, I love that Blackstone.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
This
Is yours?
Mm-hmm.